Hello, Junk Wax investor community. Hope you're ready for some sports magazines and programs. We'll be looking at the top 25 that sold on eBay last month. Got a pretty awesome list here for you, and like our other videos, I put together a nice selection of bonus listings at the end as well, so make sure you stay tuned for those. You don't want to miss them. Alright, let's not waste any more time and get into the list. Alright, here we go, starting us off in the 25th spot. From 1990, we have the Beckett Baseball Card Monthly, issue number 63. So June 1990 with Bo Jackson, has his iconic photo from the Score Bo card. It's a Bo Jackson cover with a Tim Raines back cover, graded as CGC 9.8. That was a fixed price sale for $600. It's a pop of 5 as a near mint CGC 9.8, and there are none graded higher. In the 24th spot, from 1974 Sports Illustrated, we have the Hank Aaron home run number 715 cover, a pretty important time in baseball history, and it sold at auction for $622.87. In the 23rd spot, from 1967, we have the Super Bowl number 1 program. That's the Green Bay Packers versus Kansas City Chiefs. And that was a fixed price sale for $635. In the 22nd spot, from 1918, we have the Who's Who in Baseball with George Sisler on the cover. That was a best offer sale for $650. More or less an encyclopedia of stats for baseball. In the 21st spot, from 1927, we have the Baseball Magazine with a Ty Cobb cover, and that was a best offer sale for $750. It's amazing the condition of some of these almost 100-year-old baseball magazines. It's pretty neat reading the inside or looking at the inside. It's cool to see some of the ones that are graded, but the ungraded copies, it shows pictures of a lot of the inside pages, and you can see some of the old ads and stuff from 100 years ago. It's pretty neat. In the 20th spot, from 2002, we have Sports Illustrated Volume 96, Issue 7, The Chosen One, High School Junior, LeBron James. Graded as CGC 9.4 and is sold at auction for $787.77. I realized in my last video I didn't specify that there's a difference between subscription editions and newsstand editions, and definitely a huge difference in value, so I'll make the distinction when I can and when I know it. I'm still learning a lot with the whole magazines collectibles. However, this one here is a newsstand edition. It does have a subscription insert, so it's a pop of 28 as a CGC 9.4. There are 79 copies graded higher, with the highest being 39 near mint 9.8s. In the 19th spot, from 2014, we have Sports Illustrated Volume 120, issue number 23, with a messy cover, graded as CGC 9.4, and that was a best offer sale for $800. It's a pop 1 as a near mint 9.4, and there's only one higher graded near mint CGC 9.8. In the 18th spot, from 1984 Sports Illustrated Volume 61, issue number 5, we have a Michael Jordan Olympic Team Star cover. This is a subscription edition. You can tell it has a mailing label on it there. Graded as CGC 9.2. That was a best offer sale for $825. It's a pop of 2 as a CGC 9.2. There's one higher graded near mint plus 9.6. And they do have a separate pop for the subscription editions versus the newsstand editions. In the 17th spot, from 1946, we have a Montreal Royals program featuring Jackie Robinson. So the Montreal Royals was the minor league farm club for the Brooklyn Dodgers, I believe. And Jackie Robinson played for them in 1946 before being called up to the majors in 47. So this is a pretty awesome piece of baseball history here. And it was a best offer sale for $850. I love seeing stuff like this that's lasted through the years. In this 16th spot from 1920, we have a D&M baseball equipment catalog with a Babe Ruth cover in extremely rough shape, but it sold at auction for $860. Wow. In the 15th spot from 1960, we have the first issue of the Surfer magazine, and it sold at auction for $875. A little description here from the seller. 1960 Surfer magazine, issue number 1, published by John Severson. From the seller, this is the very, very first issue of Surfer magazine. This is not a reproduction. This is a one-owner magazine. I bought it in 1960 when I lived in Santa Barbara, California. Subsequently, I moved to humid-free West Texas. This has been safely stored in a smoke-free residence. There's no writing, there are no dog-ear page corners, and there's no rust on the staples. There's just some minor shelf rub on the front and back covers. Wow. In the 14th spot from 1968, we have Super Bowl number 2 program with a ticket stub as a bonus. The Raiders versus the Packers, and it sold at auction for $899.69. Keep an eye out for these programs in any of these old publications when you're out poking around looking for vintage cards or out at those antique stores, because these are highly collectible. In the 13th spot, we have a 1919 Who's Who in Baseball, and it was a fixed price sale for $900. This one featuring Ty Cobb on the cover. In the number 12 spot from 1950, we have a Sheboygan Redskins NBL Basketball Media Guide, and it was a best offer sale for $927. Sheboygan Redskins have been in operation longer than practically any other professional basketball team at that time, dating back to 1937 National Basketball League. That's the NBL. This is a 26-page media guide in pretty good shape. Looking from the pictures anyway. In the 11th spot from 1928, we have a football program of Notre Dame versus Army program. November 1928, Yankee Stadium, New York. And sold at auction for $999.99. And on the inside here, a couple great pictures of the players for each of the teams. In the number 10 spot, we have another Super Bowl program. This is 1969 Super Bowl number 3. Comes with the program and a bonus ticket stub. You got the Jets versus the Colts, and it's sold at auction for $1,000. In the number 9 spot from 1927 National Police Gazette, we have a complete magazine with a Babe Ruth cover, and it was a best offer sale for $1,050. Also a couple nice pictures on the inside of Babe Ruth as well. Definitely a unique item. In the number 8 spot from 1981 Wrestling Superstars magazine, we have the full magazine with the uncut wrestling trading cards, and it was a fixed price sale for $1,200. So you got Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant in there, 44 intact trading cards. 1981, that's one of the earliest Hulk Hogan cards that there'd be out there. In the number 7 spot from 1935, you have the University of Texas Longhorns versus Texas College Arts and Industries. Football game program sold at auction for $1,250. In the number 6 spot from 1983, Sports Illustrated Volume 59, issue number 23, we have the College Basketball Preview, number 1 North Carolina with Michael Jordan and Sam Perkins. Graded a CGC 8.0, and it was a best offer sale for $1,350. This is a subscription edition. You can see the mailing sticker on the front. Sometimes, though, the sticker is removed, but the graders have ways to determine the subscription versus the newsstand. And that was a pop of 11 as a CGC 8.0. There's 10 graded higher, with the highest being 1 near mint 9.2. In the number 5 spot from 1968, Sports Illustrated Volume 29, issue number 13. We have Denny McLean and Al Kaline on the front, number 30. That's 30 wins for Denny McLean. Graded to CGC 9.2, and that was a fixed price sale for $1,515.25. That is a pop 1 as a CGC 9.2, and there's none graded higher. So this here was a newsstand edition with a subscription insert. In 1968, Denny McLean became the last Major League Baseball pitcher to win 30 or more games during a season, with a record of 31 wins and 6 losses. There's only been 11 players to accomplish this feat in the 20th century. Dizzy Dean was the last one to do it before Denny, and he did it in 1934. All right, time to see what we have in the top 3. But before we do, just a quick reminder, if you need any hobby supplies, check out BCW Supplies. There's a link in the description box below. Use the code JUNKWAX10 and save 10% on your order. All right, we actually have a tie for the 3rd spot. First up, from 1916, we have the Who's Who in Baseball magazine, or encyclopedia, whatever you want to call it. And that was a best offer sale for $2,000. Quite a few of these Who's Who in Baseball in the sales in February, and a lot of these earlier ones sell for quite a bit of money. This one, 1916, over 105 years old. Wow. And also in that 3rd spot, we have another Who's Who in Baseball. This one, the 1st edition from 1912. Wow, that was a fixed price sale for $2,000. In the number 2 spot from 1951, we have a South Bend Blue Sox Women's Baseball Scrapbook with photos and game programs, and it's sold at auction for $3,050 and 1 penny. Someone put a lot of work putting this vintage scrapbook together. A little bit of description from the seller. Vintage scrapbook of the 1951 Blue Sox Champion Girls Baseball League, with photographs of players, a group photo with identifications, and single photos of players. Also news clippings and clippings from games and score cutouts, with 2 extra envelopes of newspaper cutouts, schedules of other women's baseball teams from Michigan and Illinois, and a 1952 All-Star Game program. Scorecard is blank. Front cover is ugly. The pages are in good condition with normal age wear, some chipping, etc. Really a neat piece of South Bend, Indiana history. 25 pages with items on them. Pretty awesome. So $3,050. Wow. And topping the list in the number 1 spot from 1888, Goodwin and Company. We have the Champions N162 album in raw condition. That was a best offer sale for $3,950. You see Cap Anson, John L. Sullivan on the pictures here. So with the album, you get the complete 50 card N162 tobacco card set depicted in the pictures here. Definitely a pretty unique item from 1888 and in very good condition, it seems to be. Alright, that's it for our top 25. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the format. Kind of got a mix of everything in sports here. You got the graded magazines, you got Beckett's, you got Sports Illustrated, I got programs in here, I got other publications like the Who's Who in Baseball and the Goodwin and Company Champions album. A little bit of everything, but I kind of just go by what eBay has listed in their different categories. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below if you like it like this. And we'll get in some bonus listings now. Some other great things that I saw out there that didn't quite make the top 25 that I think you would find interesting because I found them interesting. So here we go. Oh, and by the way, please give this video a like. That's how I know if you like this content. Alright, first up we have a 2 magazine lot here of Sports Illustrated Michael Jordan covers. Sold at auction for $2,424. So you got the 1983 North Carolina cover, graded CGC 8.0. And the 1984 A Star Is Born, graded CGC 9. Both subscription editions. The 83 with it's a subscription edition with label removed. It's a pop 11 with 10 higher, with the highest being 1 9.2. And the 1984 subscription editions pop 10. There's 5 higher, with the highest being 4 near mint 9.4s. From 1974, we have a Jackson State University game program with Walter Payton. That was a fixed price sale for $275. Pretty good shape for an old program. Got a couple awesome pictures on the inside as well of Walter Payton. Awesome piece. From 1953, we have the Our Sports Negro League magazine first issue. Jackie Robinson on the cover and listed as editor. Graded as CGC 7.5. That was a fixed price sale for $539.99. That is a pop 1, and there's none graded higher. There's actually only been 2 of these graded with CSG. The other is a 5.5. From 2003, Sports Illustrated Volume 99, issue number 16. We have the LeBron James first cover as a professional. Newsstand edition, graded CGC 9, and it was a fixed price sale for $300. It is a pop of 10 as a CGC 9. There's 76 graded higher, with the highest being 7 near mint 9.8s. Up next, from 2023, we have the February PSA Magazine LeBron James cover. This is the variant, black variant, that's numbered to only 100. Sold at auction for $282.77. I kind of like what PSA is doing with these magazines, having the different covers with the, I guess you would call them parallel versions with the variants, and they're numbered actually on the spine. Numbered to this one here, numbered to 100. From 1924, we have the Muscle Builder first issue. That was a best offer sale for $100. It's kind of funny. There's some pictures of the inside. It's kind of funny reading some of these old articles. This is from 1924, and the ads on the inside as well. Definitely a time capsule from pretty much close to 100 years ago. Up next, we have a 3 magazine lot of Nintendo Power. This one cuts deep. My God, I had all of these. I pretty much had most of these early issues of Nintendo Power, but I did not keep them, and I definitely didn't keep them in good condition. Here you got issues 1, 2, and 3, and it's sold at auction for $2,378. Wow. Up next, from 1953 Sport Magazine with a Mickey Mantle cover, graded as CGC 3. That's a pretty low grade, but it was a fixed price sale for $479. Must be a pretty rare magazine. It's a pop of only 1. And there's only 8 graded higher, with the highest being 1 very fine 8. So there's only been 8 copies, or there's only been 9 copies of these graded with CGC, so this is the lowest graded copy. However, the rest were kind of mid-grade, between 4 to 6.5. Up next, this is pretty neat. This is a 1948 Japanese baseball magazine. You got Joe DiMaggio on the cover. It was a fixed price sale for $300. Seller says here magazine has some stains and damage, but if you look here at the inside pictures, you get some pretty awesome shots of Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth as well on the inside, and Joe DiMaggio on the cover. That's pretty awesome. Up next, this is kind of unique. This is a 1998 Winged Foot Golf Club 75th Anniversary Rouster. This is an exclusive private print, it says. It was a best offer sale for $600. And you look inside, it's got a list of all the members, I guess, and you got an awesome Ben Hogan picture there. Kind of a unique item. I doubt there were very many of these printed. Up next, we have some more Who's Who in baseball. Here you got a 7-copy lot, and it was sold at auction for $760. Included here, you got the 1917 edition, 1921, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 29. So 7 copies, $760. All right, up next we have a 1955 Sports Illustrated, Volume 3, issue number 12. Rocky the Champ, graded CGC 8.0, and it was a fixed price sale for $600. Rocky Marciano on the cover, How Archie Plans to Beat Him. This is a newsstand edition with a subscription insert. Papa 2 as a CGC 8 with 7 graded higher. From 1967 Sports Illustrated, Volume 27, issue number 24. We have a Bobby Orr cover, Hockey's Wildest Season, graded as CGC 7.0, is a best offer sale for $540. It's a Pop 1 as a 7, and there's only one higher graded Very Fine Plus 8.5. That's a subscription edition with label removed according to the heading. And yeah, pretty awesome vintage hockey magazine. I just realized how much I say awesome. I should probably count how many times I say that in a video. But it's true. It's all awesome. Up next from 1990, we have the Beckett Basketball Card Magazine number 1, issue number 1. I remember when this came out. Michael Jordan's first Beckett cover, obviously, because it's the first Beckett Basketball Card Magazine, with Patrick Ewing on the back cover. Graded as CGC 9.6 and sold at auction for $127.50. Quite a few of these have been graded. It's a pop of 166. And there are 139 higher graded near mint 9.8s. After doing 2 of these videos, and by no means an expert in this, but I have not seen any magazines graded higher than a near mint 9.8. I'm going to try to keep an eye out for something graded higher. Even the newer magazines, really it seems like 9.8 was the highest grade I've ever seen. But I will search for the higher ones, and I will share them if I find one. Or finish it up with the awesome lot here. This is the 2023 January PSA magazine. You got 4 different magazines here, all the different variants of Michael Jordan cover. And it was a best offer sale for $675. So you got the normal red variant cover, and then you have the green variant, which is the one that's made to look like a 86 Topps, numbered to 2500, well, the 86 Topps football design. And you have the silver variant, which is numbered to 1000. And then the more rare purple variant, which is numbered to 500. I like what PSA is doing with this magazine. I think I might have to actually get a subscription. Alright, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite cards were. Also, if you have a quick second, please hit that like button. Truly appreciate the support. As always, enjoy the rest of your day and keep collecting. Thank you.